Call now for a free consultation.
If you just want a safe community, all of us do, and George Whiteside's on the opposite end supports George Gascon causing all this, it's a no-brainer to me.
Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Now at 5, a popular mall shut down for the day, and that's because police are there investigating a deadly shooting. We're hearing from employees at the mall who knew the victim.
Plus, a second hurricane in 2 weeks, this one intensifying faster than nearly any hurricane ever observed over the Gulf of Mexico. What we know about Milton.
And a shocking attack that continues to be felt around the world today and will be for generations to come. Today marks 1 year since the Hamas attack in Israel. The news at 5 begins right now.
This is NBC4 News at 5.
And so we begin with that somber date, October 7th today, the event that sparked the Israel-Hamas war. More than 1,200 people killed and more than 250 people taken hostage. With the war now turning into a broader conflict in the Middle East. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Annabelle Sedano. We have team coverage of the war. We'll show you how police are helping to calm the nerves of the local Jewish community. But we begin with NBC4's Conan Nolan, who shows us how the last year has impacted us all. Conan.
That's right. The Israeli government says the Middle East was on the verge of reaching peace, but the morning of October 7th changed everything when Hamas terrorists stormed southern Israel and carried out the worst attack against the Jewish people since the Holocaust.
El Al, the world's most secure airline, landing from Tel Aviv this morning into LAX, where the thoughts of the crew and passengers were on that which happened 1 year ago today.
I have so many family members, friends, people that were murdered, and kids.
For Gal Peretz of Los Angeles, the heartbreak has not lifted, and for many, never will.
I mean, you feel it every second when you're in Israel. There's signs everywhere, pictures, people, you know, memorials everywhere. It's the hardest thing.
Lior Dahan lives in Jerusalem and says the missile attacks and sirens are constant reminders that peace is now just a memory.
It's always like this. We can't live normal life.
Not since the Nazis of World War II have so many Jews been targeted for slaughter and women rape than the morning of October 7th. Of the 1,200 dead, over 350 were teenagers and young adults at the Nova Music Festival. Today in Culver City, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, the Democratic nominee for vice president, toured the traveling exhibit commemorating all that was lost that morning. The burned out cars, bullet-ridden portable toilets, camping gear left behind by those hunted down and shot. In memory of the dead, Walz's running mate, Vice President Kamala Harris, and Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff in Washington planted a pomegranate tree, a symbol of righteousness in Judaism, at their official residence. Ms. Harris noting that among the dead that day, 46 Americans.
We must work to ensure nothing like the horrors of October 7 can ever happen again. And on this solemn day, I will restate my pledge to always ensure that Israel has what it needs to defend itself.
Former President Donald Trump, now running for a second term, visited the Ohel Chabad Lubavitch in New York, a sacred Jewish tomb. Mr. Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, earlier today in Washington.
October the 7th was not just an attack on Israel, and it was not just an attack on Jews. It was an attack on Americans, and every single American of common sense and principle must reject it.
1 year after those attacks, the Middle East remains on the brink of a possible all-out war. We're still waiting to see how Israel will respond to Iran's ballistic missile attack from last week. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News.
All right, Conan, thank you for that. Here at home, police are providing extra protection now for LA's Jewish communities, especially in the Pico Robertson area. This is what we're talking about here. Officers are on patrol. They're on foot in patrol cars. And as you can see, they're on horseback as well. NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi in the neighborhood. She's been talking with police out there today. Camilla?
Colleen, the LAPD tells me dozens of additional patrols are in this area today, monitoring the Pico Robinson area. They started at about 10:30 this morning, both on foot.